Morning.
Good morning, welcome back to another Grape Soda Travels.
We're still in New York.
We're still having a good time.
I'm still doing this face. Excited.
If you saw last video, you know we did a lot of walking.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say our legs are feeling the effect today.
Yes.
So we're going to try and maybe take it a little bit easier. So we're down in sort of downtown Manhattan, the financial area as well.
Yes.
We're going to have a little explore, see what we can find. Later on, we're going to check out the 9/11 Memorial Museum, which should be interesting.
Could be difficult.
Probably hard work, but we feel like we need to see it. But for now, let's go and have a look around. One of the things that we really like to do when we visit anywhere new is to simply go out, have a walk and take in the sights. And in a city like New York, there's something to see around every corner. From the striking old courthouse buildings that you can see here to the numerous modern towers and skyscrapers. I feel as if I'm pointing the camera at a lot of tall buildings today.
New York is not short of tall buildings.
And all I can smell is food now.
Yeah, and I'm hungry.
Hello, Mr. Franklin. As we wandered, we came across these two huge bronze sculptures by the artists Gillie and Marc. The one that you've just seen with the octopus and all his friends is called the Arms of Friendship, and this is the Table of Love, featuring 10 of the world's most endangered animals. Let's eat. And after another morning, increasing our step count, walking the city, it was time for lunch. An actual diner.
Should we go?
Yep.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's not that busy. It's all good.
There's a thinking face.
I've chosen my food.
Oh God.
I'm going stereotypical American, and I'm really sorry.
So I've got peanut butter and jelly.
How was your silly sandwich?
It was brilliant.
What did you have?
I had peanut butter and jelly.
You heard it here.
It was some of the nicest peanut butter I've had in a very long time.
Heading down to the waterfront.
How exciting. That's quite a thing. Wow.
Got a view, isn't it?
That's amazing.
And you get to the end. Let me find this.
The Brooklyn Bridge. As seen on so many things.
Yeah.
On telly and on films. And it's right there. How wonderful.
The New York sky is always awash with helicopters, and the ones that you can see here are taking tourists on 15 to 20 minute sky tours of Manhattan. They're loud.
Yes, they are.
Where are we now?
This is somewhere pretty blooming cool. This is the Fraunces Tavern. It's the oldest tavern on bar in all of New York. It was established in 1762, which is a long time ago. Now, but why it's extra exciting is in 1783, George Washington, he who became the president, said farewell to his officers. There was a banquet, and then he headed off. And what makes this place extra exciting is that this tavern is older than the country in which it is sited. There you go. Cheers, everyone. This is the Alexander Hamilton, he of the West End show and Broadway show fame. Alexander Hamilton US Custom House. So along the top, fun fact, there are 12 statues and they each represent a seafaring nation from around the world.
It's open inside.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you. Cool. So yeah, 12 seafaring nations, one of which is Belgium. That's well-known seafaring nation. However, they slapped a thing on it saying Belgium during the First World War because it used to say Germany, and they changed it. So there you go, fun fact.
And I've heard, I can't remember where, it's free to get in.
Thank you, nice gentleman. Fun fact I have just discovered. November 25th, 1783, at 1 p.m, the last British flag flying in the newly independent American states near the site was removed by John Van Arsdale, who climbed the flagpole, which had been greased by the British, because we are cheeky buggers, and removed the flag and replaced it with the Stars and Stripes, formally ending the American Revolution. Here. Oh wow.
Oh
That's beautiful, isn't it? Oh. It's not often you can stand outside a church and say that, is it?
Hi. At this point, where we were going next was being kept as a surprise, but I was promised one more building of historical significance.
So, I promised you one more piece of important historical location. You're pointing in the wrong direction.
Oh, sorry, let me turn around and see what I can see. The Ghostbusters!
There's office space, sleeping quarters, and showers on the next floor, and there's a full kitchen on the top level.
Just off Broadway, and it's important because it is the chapel in which George Washington prayed on the day of his inauguration as the first president of the United States of America. And it's right here, and it's 100 yards from the World Trade Center, and it survived.
And after the chapel, it was time for us to head to the 9/11 Memorial and Museum.
1 and 2.
Thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
I have no idea what to expect.
No.
I have no idea how I'm going to feel.
No.
But you feel like you've got to come, don't you?
Yeah. Whew.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This photograph was taken around 8:30 a.m. on the 11th of September 2001. Little over a quarter of an hour later, at 8:46, American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center, and the world changed forever.
Trying to remember the colour of the sky on that September morning. This art installation, created in 2014, is composed of 2,983 individual watercolour drawings, each a distinct attempt by the artist to remember the colour of the sky on the morning of September 11th, 2001.
Quite hard to follow that. Quite a thing, isn't it?
It's deeply moving.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but in the ordinary of things.
I think it's that, isn't it? It's that the grand scale of destruction against the almost like the juxtaposition of the day-to-day lives
Yeah.
of the people that were affected.
People's left behind shoes and
Yeah.
glasses and a stopped watch and
It's something that I don't want to say that we wanted to see, but it's something that we felt we had to go and see, wasn't it? And I'm glad we saw it.
indeed brings back memories of that day as well.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but
Where you were, what you were
certainly
doing.
remember exactly when you discovered what was happening. I was at work
I was at work.
and the phone rang and it was my mum saying, "Put the news on. Put the news on now."
And then we watched it unfold.
And then we just watched it.
But definitely, if you are here, you need to go and see it.
Yes, it's important. We took about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And it's very respectful inside. Everybody's very, not quiet, but just hushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And today is a beautiful day with the sky the same colour.
Exactly how they described it, wasn't it?
Not a cloud in the sky, they said.
The day the world changed.
Yeah.